Hey everybody, Bay Ray here. I went and done it again. I went and bought a collection that I found on Marketplace on Facebook, and it has 4 totes and maybe 4 boxes. So let's dig into it and let's see what I can find. I might have to make this a two-parter, more than likely. All right, that last video I did where I went through those 3 long boxes just wore me out going through all of them. So I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes and 4 totes to go through. I'm gonna pick through them and get the goodies out, and I will share them with you. Alrighty, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. I'm gonna put that up in a little bit too. Let's go to it. Okay, that was a lot of books. It took me a little bit to go through them, but I found some really good keys. Few I'm keeping, a lot I'm keeping, and a few are gonna go out, and I'm gonna try to sell them and recoup some of my money. So let's go through what I got in this collection. Let's start off with Usagi Yojimbo number 10. This is an early appearance of Leonardo and outside of the TNMT universe. I've got TNMT Adventures number 1. This is the 3-issue miniseries where it was based on the cartoon series. It's also the first appearance of Rocksteady and Bebop in the condition they are today, as well as the first appearance of Krang. So we got 2 of the same book. First appearance of the Midnight Suns. I think this is that. And a sealed bag. I got 2 of them. Those are all sealed in the bag, that one. And then I got, to add to it, Morbius number 1 and the Midnight Suns Unlimited number 1. It's only worth a couple bucks, but it's got an amazing cover. I got Doom 2099, Transformers number 6, number 5. That is officially the first book after the miniseries, because the miniseries came first, and it was 1 through 4. Yeah, 1 through 4. But it was so successful they decided to keep going. This is Avengers West Coast number 102. The only reason why this is worth anything is because it is the last issue of Avengers West Coast. I got Avengers Terminatrix Objective. This is a minor key. I don't remember why. I've got a really cool copy of the brass, I guess you could say, brass or chrome looking issue of the Avengers with Vision on the front. I got a great GI robot from Weird War Tales. I got the Justice League Annual number 2. This is the finished appearance of Gypsy and Vibe. I've got Saga of the Swamp Thing number 1, that eventually turned into the Alan Moore Swamp Thing series. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 4, number 10, number 11, and number 12. I've got, this isn't worth a lot, but just like, I love this cover, the Frank Miller Daredevil run with Elektra there. I got Spawn number 9, which is the first appearance of Angela, and I also got Spawn number 1. That is, I saw that. I was looking for the newsstand, but it was not there. Now, a few weeks ago, I went to a antique mall, and they had a Rust number 1, which is the quote-unquote first appearance of Spawn, which has already been debunked, but I did not buy it because there was a sticker on the cover. But here it is again. Here it is, Rust number 1, but this one is not signed by Hester and Parks. Loving this. Army of Darkness number 1. First appearance of Ash in comic books. I just love that. Written by Sam Raimi as well. Grendel number 1 from Comico, the female Grendel. And then I got Grendel when it went to Dark Horse number 1. Then I got, I got to put my glasses on. Sandman number 9 and Sandman number 8. First appearance of his sister, Death. You saw her in the TV show. This is a great book. I already read it. It is phenomenal. and it is a really cool character. I just loved it. I also got, this is not a key, it's just really cool looking, chromium cover of She. I don't know the number, but that's signed by Billy Tucci. And Grifter and She, you know, I love the crossovers, so I already got this one, but I just thought I'd show it off. And I also have these two. This is She number and Psyblade number 1. Both covers, Battle for the Independence. This is the first appearance of Witchblade. And to throw it in there, this is not a great copy, but Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 7. Don't ask me. No, there was no Secret Wars number 8 in this box. Let's go to the next stack. Then we got an Eternals number 14. Not a great condition, kind of ripply there, but it could be easily pressed. Darth Vader is dead. Long live the new Dark Lord. I forget her name, but that's another Sith Vader kind of character, Darth character. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi number 1. This has a Ripley cover. It's all Ripley right here. This could be cleaned and pressed really easily. And I got 1 and 2 issues of Warlock and the Infinity Watch. That is a cool one. I just recently purchased this one, and now I got another one. Silver Surfer number 1. Silver Surfer number 46, which is the return of Adam Warlock, including Gamora, Drax, and Pip the Troll. So that was pretty cool. So let's push these to the side. This blew my mind. Amazing Spider-Man number 90, not first appearance, the death of Captain Stacy. Seems like Marvel has an issue with the entire Stacy family because they all seem to die. So there's that one. And this is one of these PSA books. Spider-Man Skating on Thin Ice by McFarlane cover. Number 2, Double Trouble, Hit and Run, and also Chaos in Calgary. These were originally all released in Canada, and then they decided to release it here in America, which was really cool. I liked these books. These are going in my PSA collection. I got Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, The Way to Dusty Death. That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue there. And Spider-Man versus Wolverine. This is where Spider-Man inadvertently kills somebody, and it is also the death of Ned Leeds. So yes, unlike in the Spider-Man movie, he becomes a bad guy. So that's stack number 2. Let's keep going. Okay, I got 2 different copies of Spider-Man 2099. So I got 2 of those. I got Spider-Man Unlimited number 1, which has to do with the Maximum Carnage. I got 259. This is a reprint, but I looked it up. It's worth $15. This is the reprint of the first appearance of Silver Sable. Number 276. Number 279. I believe this is the first cover appearance of Silver Sable. Some McFarlane 218 on that cover. 260. I think that's Eric Lawson. And I got 2 copies of Amazing Spider-Man 365, the first appearance of Spidey 2099. I got issue 400. You probably can't see it because of the bumpies. It is embossed there. I don't know how or why, but this is my 3rd copy of Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. I'm going to try to get rid of them. This one's in a little rough condition, but number 38, this is with Morbius, and this is where he loses his powers, and he loves it, but, you know, nothing lasts forever. Then I've got the Great Negative Space, number 101. I love this book, but I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's been under someone's pillow, so I'm going to have that cleaned and pressed. Number 119, great cover with Sabretooth, Chromium, issue 100. Not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of Venom number 1. I also got number 3 and 2 issues of Venom Lethal Protector number 4. So these are half going in my collection and half I'm going to probably try to sell. Okay, time for everybody's favorite mutant, a classic Wolverine cover right there, number 17. And this is the first Cable versus, what the heck is his name again? Sabretooth. So that one's worth a couple bucks. The die cut 50th issue, the hologram issue, number 75. Now this isn't worth anything, but it's Sam Keith. Look at these amazing Sam Keith covers, number 92 and number 100 of Marvel Comics Presents. Keeping them because Sam Keith to me is one of my favorite artists. I also got the Incredible Hulk and Wolverine. This is a reprint, the first reprint of Hulk 181 outside of the original printing. I got New Mutants number 95. No, there was no 98, but I did get number 100, so that's pretty cool. But also New Mutants. Ooh. New Mutants Annual number 2. First appearance of Megan and also the first appearance of Psylocke. Both first appearances of them in the US. Now, if you know Psylocke, everybody knows Psylocke. That is, I think his name's Brand. I forget the name. It's Captain Britain's sister, and then Megan is the, I guess he marries her eventually. So I also got a Generation X number 1. This is when the team changed their costumes for the first time in X Factor. So let's keep going. Okay, it's about to get uncanny up in here. I'm sorry. X-Men number 158 or 9? 159. 159? Yes, 159. 161. This is the origin of Magneto. Number 191, first appearance of Nimrod. 194. 200. 213. First appearance of Mr. Sinister in a newsstand. This book I love. I already have it, but I don't know if I have it in a newsstand. I'll have to check it out. First cover appearance of Mr. Sinister. I have 248. I just recently got this before too. X-Men 251 with that classic cover that was also featured in Deadpool. 265 featuring Psylocke's new costume. This is one of my favorite covers of all time. Captain America, Black Widow, and Wolverine, Jim Lee cover. First full appearance of Bishop. And 2 copies of Uncanny X-Men 300. So let's go to the Jim Lee X-Men series. Okay, there was a full set of connecting covers and the fold-out cover of number 1, which everybody seems to have. I also have number 4, first appearance of Omega Red. Second appearance, first full cover appearance of Omega Red. Number 5, this classic Jim Lee cover. Number 25 with the hologram. And then we jump to Excalibur, first appearance of Excalibur. Magneto number 0. That's a really cool book. X-Terminators number 1. That was a 4-issue miniseries. Let's move this to the side so we can get godly up in here. This is number 432. And the first appearance of the Thor Corps, not including the original Thor. So this is number 440. That's a cute book. I had that back in the day. Now I got to go find the other 3 issues to complete the miniseries. Not 1, but 2 Punisher War Zones. I just recently bought this too, which now I feel stupid. And number 1, first issue of the ongoing series. So I'm going to push these to the side to make room for my Bat collection, okay? Let's take a look at those. Now we got some Elseworlds book, Red Rain, Batman and Dracula. This one is Batman Master of the Future. Very cool cover right there. The Blue, the Gray, and the Bat, another Elseworlds. And then we got Arkham Asylum, written by Grant Morrison. This is a great book. I'm so glad I got that back in my collection. I've got issue number 1 of Death in the Family, and issue number 3, Death of Jason Todd, which nobody really liked in the first place. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 newsstands. Oop. 5 and 6, a direct copy. Number 457, the first time Tim puts on the costume of Robin, and then I got a bagged version of Shadow of the Bat, as well as an unbagged version. I also have this little bitty book, first appearance of Bane, Vengeance of Bane, number 1. It could use a little bit of a press, but other than that, it is beautiful. I also have this little nugget. This is number 423, covered by Todd McFarlane. It could use a cleaning. Now, I'll pull it closer to the camera. You can see there's like something on the cover here, and I think I could probably get it out with a cleaning. I'll have to see, but it's been forever since I had this book in my collection, and I'm looking forward to putting it in there again. All right, we got Gambit number 1 and 2. So we got both of those in there. I have to separate those. Incredible Hulk 393 with a chromium holographic cover. Incredible Hulk in Future Imperfect number 1. This is the first appearance of the Maestro by George Perez and, oh man, why am I blanking on the other dude's name who wrote it? It's not saying. I'm blanking. Peter David. Yes, Peter David. I have one of these signed by both of them. I've got Death's Head 2, number 1. That's the miniseries and his ongoing series. That's not really worth anything. But I also have the full miniseries of Machine Man. That is the second volume miniseries after the first series. The only reason why this is worth a couple bucks or worth reading, it is the first appearance of Iron Man 2020. That was a lot of fun. See, I'm not a retailer, so it's not really work for me. So if I go through an entire collection, I'm going to take my sweet time and find everything that I want for my collection. And then there's other stuff sitting around. Now, I got a lot of cool books in there, but what you can do is, if you haven't already, make sure you comment, subscribe, and like this post. Please share it with your friends as well. Help my channel grow. And if you do that and go to my Instagram page, Bay_Ray_comics, and subscribe there as well, because I put stuff up there, you could win this amazing Spider-Man number, I keep forgetting the number, 265, first appearance of, this is the original, not the reprint from like before, this first appearance of Silver Sable. So you could get this book by doing all of that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go to my Instagram and follow me there too. And all of my subscribers will be automatically entered into this contest once I reach 500 subscribers. So I'm going to also have 1st through 5th also as well. You could win some really cool books. I'm not going to throw in some Image that nobody wants from the 90s or any Valiant or any Defiant books, or you're not going to get crap. You're going to get good stuff. So you could enter that. So make sure like, comment, subscribe there, here, and also go to my Instagram page as well. Now, I need to give a shout out. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed the logo of my channel from just a thing face. I had found a subscriber of my channel who I talked to on Instagram, and he is an artist. So I asked him to make me something, and he came up with this concept, and I loved it. He's also doing some other work for me, and his name on Instagram, you can find him, it's _comfy_. So if you need any work, custom covers, I'm sure he could hook you up. So go to his page on Instagram and see some of his artwork. Some of his artwork is just amazing. And also, he had this really cool Thing in the Rain cover. Just his artwork on that was just amazing. I just loved it. Also, like I said, thanks again for watching. Make sure to go out and Find comic books in anywhere you can, garage sales, flea markets, Facebook Marketplace, where I found this one. But go to your comic store, go to your local comic book store, and they will hook you up. They have everything you need there. Support your local comic book store. But most of all, remember, reading comic books is still reading. Later, y'all.